Hey guys, it's Jarek the Herb Dragon from Red Dragon Airsoft, and this is a chrono of a gun that you guys should all know by now. Or, if you don't, you're really not tuned to real firearms, because this is arguably the best 9mm out on the market. However, this is the airsoft version of it, fully licensed by Cybergun. Let me give you a full, little, show you if it'll focus on the gun. There you go. Sauer P229, or P226, I am sorry, the 9 is the 40 cal version. But, this is a very nice pistol, to say the least. Sounds great, feels great, it's very comfortable, the grip, it contours to your palm very, very nicely, and overall I'm pretty impressed. The actual OEM company that makes this is KJW, and I wasn't thinking too much before I got it, and then I got it, and I'm very impressed. Apparently they made the version 1, then they fixed it, and came out with this model, which is quite a bit better. Adjustable hop-up unit, full, it just sounds nice, you can really tell the difference. But this is the chrono about it. I got the magazine fully loaded up with 0.2 gram BBs and propane. If you want to buy this gun, there's a link in the video information right over there to where you can buy it. There's also a link in the video information to RDO's form. So let's see how hot this thing is shooting. Alright, so feet per second. Again, this is with propane and 0.2 gram BBs. May I remind you though, we are in Portland, Oregon. Right now it's about 55 degrees, which feels so amazing for March of Oregon. Normally it's a lot colder in Portland in March. Normally it averages somewhere around 40-45 degrees, which isn't really cold, but compared to 55, it's pretty cold, and the sun actually feels like it's doing something. However, as nice as that feels to me, for gas guns, it doesn't work exactly the best. So when it's about 80 or 90, you'll see the feet per second raise 5-10 feet per second. You'll get a lot of the potential compared to usual in Portland, but not the absolute most. But let's just go ahead and shoot it. Again, propane, 0.2 gram BBs. 316, 304, 294, 291, 294, 291, or 290, sorry. 290. So I think it's safe to assume around 290 in a 55 degree day when it's about, let's just say 80-90 degrees, it'll be shooting around 300 feet per second. So 300 feet per second is going to be the average of this gun, which is definitely a respectable feet per second. And this gun, another thing I have to mention, shooting 300 feet per second, but the gas consumption it has is amazing. You can easily, when it's about 40 degrees outside, get a full magazine at about a half of another magazine out, and that's when it's about 40 degrees and decently cold. Most gas guns can't even get about a half a magazine out before the gas runs out on that cold of a day. This gun is great with the gas consumption, and overall I'm pretty impressed with that. About 300 feet per second, it's overall pretty good. Alright, so it's time to shoot a can now. We're about 15 feet away, but you guys are zoomed in right on the can. So, SIG P226, 0.2 gram BBs, propane, fully loaded magazine, fully gassed magazine. Let's shoot one full mag through this. And the magazine in this gas blowback, a little bit bigger than most of them, holds somewhere around 30 BBs, around there, and it can fire all those out no problem. So, let's shoot the can. And we are out of BBs. Alright, so here's the can. Glad to know that nail really keeps the can down. Anyway, so here it is, a few BBs inside. There we go, just one. So, a few of them just went straight on through his entry and exit wounds. Dented it quite a bit. This is, and may I remind you, this is only about 300 feet per second. That's not shooting too hot, but it's more than enough to make them feel it. And definitely, I would much rather have a gun shooting a little bit softer and have great gas consumption than shooting really hard and having poor gas consumption. So overall, it's pretty impressive what it can do to a can for shooting what it's shooting. Alright, so as you guys just saw, shooting about 300 feet per second, definitely respectable, and definitely great on gas consumption. One more thing to point out, I'll go over this more in the review, but it does have a decocking lever, as you can see the hammer is cocked, but Now it's not, and double action still will shoot. Slide feels great, by the way. Even though it's shooting about 300 feet per second, the recoil is pretty good. And overall feels really nice. It blows back straight. The gun contours your hand very nicely. Overall, I can say nothing but good things about it so far. I don't know, maybe that'll change in the accuracy test. I haven't done it yet, but go watch the accuracy test to see if it is just as accurate and just as good in the accuracy as it is good in the chrono. So with that said, overall, it's definitely a respectable gun. If you want to buy it, there's a link in the video information to RDA's website. There's also a link in the video information to RDA's forum. So that has been the chrono of the Cybergun license KJW made Sauer P226.